Okay, so those who are co-hosts, please, I start and you help me with to enter those who are joining us, okay?
Okay.
So please, everyone, open your cameras. So we all feel comfortable here. Let's start. Hello, everyone. This is our 5th session, which is the last session of the virtual international hackathon. And the topic was using technology to reduce loneliness and increase social connections. Your ideas were on this topic, and today you are going to present your ideas in front of us. So welcome, everyone. Here, actually, we have the school directors, Mr. Leo Wan from China, Miss Dina Arias from Israel, Lika, I'm not sure Lika is here, but Lika Nair and Srinat Buru from India. And we also have here the mentors and teachers and parents, and of course, the students. So welcome, everyone. Let's see what we are going to expect today. We have 2 hours. This session is going to last, and we will start with introducing our judges who will score your ideas. They have already started, but today they also will score your pitches. Then you students gonna pitch your ideas, and we will all hear you, and you will get a feedback from one of the judges. Then we will summarize the hackathon experience, and immediately after that, we will announce the winning teams. At the end, we will give you time to say goodbye to your teammates, so you will be able to enter the breakout rooms and say goodbye. Let's start with our judges. I think they are all here. So Miss Likia, you already know, she was with us all the sessions from Excel Public School. Also, you know Miss Maya Yadovnik, she's here. And Mr. Paul Wu from, I don't have his image, sorry, and from Outdoor Boya Academy in Beijing, China. Miss Anat Sever, I want to remind you that you heard her at the beginning of, at the first session actually. Anat is a tech entrepreneur, co-founder, CEO of Engagia in Israel. Anat, is there something that I forgot to tell about you?
No, I think that's pretty much it. I'm a technological co-founder of a startup, but I'm also a teenager that experienced loneliness and moving from country to country. So I'm here with both roles.
Yes, and Mr. Gil Dutkevich, a co-founder and CEO of Start.io, a serial entrepreneur, Israel. Gil, anything else?
No, just exciting to see it, and it's also touching for me personally because I'm here in Israel, but we have offices in Beijing and Bangalore in India. So actually the combination of the 3 countries makes me makes it fun for me.
Amazing. And our last judge is Mr. Saumaya Daula. Do I say it correctly? He's an experienced entrepreneur in micro entrepreneurship from India. Are you here?
Thank you. Thank you very much. So I'm looking forward to listen all the pitch deck. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We appreciate your time and your experience. So let's see what are the prizes for the winners. First, everyone, all students will get a certificate of, do you see my presentation or it's stuck on the first slide?
Stuck on the,
it's stuck on the first slide. I wrote you.
Just now I saw it, but I prepared this for you, so I want you to see.
组织的一个3个国家的一个项目，创客项目，就是关注那个。
Galit, you are on the PowerPoint editor, not on the presentation.
Yeah, I see that it's stuck here. Just a minute. Let me stop sharing and share again. Okay, now I see that it's okay. So this, I went over this, and I just want to see that I did put your images. So now you can see. Only Mr. Paul I don't have. So who the winners are? First, what the winners will get. All students will get a certificate of participation. Okay, it looks like this. And the winners will get also a virtual medal. We will see today. A certificate of achievements. We will announce the winners in the Academy Award style. And those who will win will also are invited to join us in January 16, an international live event where you will present your ideas actually to all of the world. So how it's going to work today? You will have 2.5 minutes to pitch your idea. I show you something because I want you to be aware how it's going to work. Not this. Here, please listen. Do you hear it? This means that your time has ended, and you have to, and your pitch should be ended. Okay. Okay, just a minute. Let's from here. The criteria, you already know these criteria because we presented them to you at the beginning. And the judges scored you according to these criteria, which are original, relevant to the subject of the hackathon, has impact, something which is practical, and of course, your pitch. I would like to show you how the judges score your ideas. They have this screen. I show you mine. I'm not a judge, so you see it's empty. Okay, you see. For each team, like team number 1, they enter here and give you a score. 1 is the lowest score, and the 5 is the highest. They also could give you here feedback. Some of them did, and for only for a few teams, but you will get feedback today on the live session. Okay, let's go back. So this is how we're gonna work. It's we have a wheel of fortune that will tell us who is gonna present the idea each time. Are you ready? Students, you are supposed to upload your presentation from your computer, okay? So let's start. Just a minute. I would like just not to share my screen because I want to prepare it. Okay. Here we are. We are starting. Team number 3. Team number 3, you are the first to present and pitch your idea. I stop sharing my screen and you can share your screen, okay? Team number 3, just a minute. I want to explain something to the mentors. I'm gonna color the team that you are supposed to screen now in yellow. So you will be aware who is the team that you are supposed to score now, okay? Just a minute and click save and you will see it. Team number 3, you're welcome.
Ethan.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Our project is named Home Meal.
For our team, from China, we have Kevin Wang and Ethan Xiao. And from Israel, we have Or Impa, Jonathan Hardzian, and Yali Zweifler. So for our customers, is people who don't have someone to eat with or don't have food at home.
Okay. So when you sign up to the app, you need to enter your name, last name, and email. You will also need to link your all socials accounts and scan your ID to verify that you're a real person, and then be verified by a real person. Then agree to our terms of service in terms of baking it, and then you will ask if you're a guest or host. If you're a guest, you will click on the guest, and you will have many options of people that host.
We can't see it. We can see it. Please share your screen.
Okay, so I'm gonna start again. Wait, so I'm gonna start again. Okay, so when you sign up to the app, you will enter your name and last name. You will also need to link all your socials and scan your ID so we can verify that you're a real person, and wait for a real person to verify that you are and not a scammer. Agree in terms of service, and you will ask to be if you're a guest or host. If you're a guest, you will click on the guest button, and you will have many options to be at someplace. If you click on Sarah, you will see all reviews and information about her. You can message her and check your level.
Okay, I will give you one, just one sentence to conclude, okay?
Yeah.
Our competitors are EatWith. EatWith is an app that connects resident and visitor to eat. Whisper is a food. So what's the special about our product is the food serves as a combination between people from different cultures, different classes, and most importantly, find a solution of all people who until have no one to eat whole meal. So what's our vision? Our vision is people will get more closer to each other, meeting more people and make friends.
Our business model. Our project is based on the investors and the tip to the guests will send to the host. We will take a percentage of the tip.
Okay, students, you have to end this presentation. If you have something to call for action, this is the time. No. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. So each team we have some feedback, someone who will give you a feedback. So for team number 3, it's supposed to be Gil.
So first, great presentation, and I love the idea. EatWith is a great thing, and I used it a lot. I think the big challenge is that you're talking about people that are lonely, and people that are lonely sometimes have more barriers if they want to interact with others. EatWith is people that by definition want to go out and meet other people. Many of the people that are lonely are more shy in the way to go and introduce with other people. So I think there should be a bit more effort on trying to think what will make someone to be less shy and go out and meet other people. Okay. Secondly, the business model, and I come from building a business, so it's always a question how you build a business. Donation may work, investors, and I saw it in all the presentation that I looked, investors is not a business model. Investors is a way to finance a company. It's not a business model, it's not an income, okay? But great idea.
Thank you, Gil. So judges, I just want to remind you that you should score the student speech on their pitch, okay? Let's continue with the next team. And now I will insist that it will be 2.5 minutes, okay? This time I gave them a little bit more because they were the first team. Team number 4. Team number 4, now it's your turn.
Okay, so we are team number 4. Our venture name is FriendMeet, and here you can see our slogan, Learn It and FriendMeet, and our logo. We are 3 students from Israel and 2 students from China. Our names are Dora, Tauger, Maya, Adi, and Diali. To solve loneliness of teenagers and other lonely young people, we thought about an idea to perfect an existing idea of online courses and turn that idea into a social platform where people will learn together and connect from the common interests. Here you can see the first page of the app. You will have your several courses. I will show you for an example the cooking class. So here you see what are you going to learn, the teacher, a little bit about the meetings, the chat, and a bottom of sign up and payment. In the bottom of the payment, the user will have to pay with coupon, which means free payment, or with a credit card. A user gets a coupon when he teaches a course in the app. In the 3 dots, you will have the sign up, sign in, your account, about Salida, how to make a course, and if someone needs help, he can contact us. So in the sign up, that's what you need to fill when you come into the app in the first time. If you want to sign from another phone, you can fill it in. That's what it will show you in the account. You also can change account and you will see how many free courses you have. That means how many coupons that you didn't use you have. Here you can see a little about us. You can read it later. Here, if you want to teach a course, you can fill in the gray lines what you want to teach, and then people can join to your course. And if someone needs help, you can contact us in that bottom. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Adi. So this was team number 4, and Gil, again, you.
So I think the presentation was very, very clear. I like the way that it was presented, and I think the idea is very cool. So I think you guys did a very good job on this.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's continue to our next team. Team number 1, are you ready?
Hello, we are group number 1, and we are happy to present our new app, Frobby. Presenting Yael, Tamar, Itai, Leo, and Apple. The problem we were presented with was how to help lonely people around the globe. When we tried to think of a new venture, we realized that at least once in our life we have felt lonely or boycotted, and we never want anyone to feel the same way. So we created Frobby. The name Frobby came from friends and hobby, what connects between our users. Frobby is a new social media application where you can find people that have the same interests as you and get to know them. We took all the necessary and fun things in apps and made them into the perfect tool to find friends. But if all we do is be on our phone, then what is the point? Well, we also have events. You can schedule dates to meet people you chatted with and have the same interests as you in real life, via leaving your screen. In this example, the hobbies of this profile are art and sports. Then you will need to click on the Create button, and this is your new Frobby profile. In the home page, you can see what people have been uploading and upload yourself. You can switch between different tabs that are the hobbies you entered to the app. You can also enter one of the profiles and send them a friend request. This profile can accept or deny it. If they have accepted it, you will get a notification on your phone about it. In the mailbox, you can chat with your contacts. You can create a group chat with more than one person. The events section is what makes our app special. In it, you can schedule an event with the specific details and people that live in the area can come. Here you can see who has signed up and who will be arriving at the event and decide if you want to join it. For your safety, you will need to have at least 10 people that have signed up to the event or the event will be canceled. A security expert advises us to report someone that has signed up to the event and did not arrive. If there are not enough people, you will receive a reminder to join the upcoming event. On the day of the events that don't have enough people will be canceled. Remember, we want more than just to help lonely people meet others online, but to make real friends. Thank you for your time.
Oh, that's very nice because you did it in even less than 2.5 minutes. Okay, let's see if Lika is here. Lika, are you here?
Yes, Galit, very much. Very impressed by the presentation and the clarity. The graphics were superb, and they know what they are doing. And I like the title that they have given, Frobbies, which is a combination of two main things, which is very ideal for today's hackathon, especially. They have used the best of multiple words, I would say. So good luck.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, we go forward.
Hi.
You are on mute.
I'm sorry, I was on mute. Okay, yes. Now it's your turn.
Which group, please?
Team number 10.
Okay, thanks.
Hi everyone, myself Avani and Ayush are from India, and from Israel we have Iran, Lian, Omdi and Almog. So I will be speaking about our story first. So on the first day of the hackathon session, we were given a problem statement, which is using technology to reduce loneliness and increase social connections. So we did our research and found out that about 20% of teens experience depression before they reach adulthood, and 40% are repeatedly reporting are dealing with depression and loneliness on a daily basis, and a significant part of the reason why this happens is the difficulty in communicating and making friends. All of us brainstormed on multiple ideas and decided to club a couple of them, and came up with our final idea, the app, which is MAP, Meet and Care.
MEP is an app that creates a safe space to talk about everything. It creates a healthy surrounding that teenagers can use to make meaningful bonds and to help themselves reduce the feeling of being lonely and encourage their social communications skills. When you first enter the app, you initially fill out a questionnaire about your name, age, country, language, hobbies, and more. With this information, we'll create a profile for you. Teenagers with the same personalities or characteristics will be matched or grouped together. Then, they get each other's profiles and will be able to talk face-to-face, chat, or just talk. It's up to them. Later, person can decide to befriend a person and add him to his friend list or not. In the app, they will be able to interact and form groups with several people where they can also chat, talk, or just make a video call with the others.
Liane, we see only the first slide. Is it okay?
Oh no, really? No, it's not. Okay, doesn't matter. In the app, there is the option of playing games instead of talk. In those games, they work together to achieve a victory. So if they are nervous at the beginning, this could really help them both open up to each other without even realizing it. What's especially unique about our idea and what sets us apart from the others is the topic spot. Based on how the conversation goes, the bot could be introduced to provide topics to talk about if either of them are anxious to talk or just want an easy way to start the conversation. This could ease intention, help start to continue the conversation, and encourage their communication skills. And that is the purpose of MAP.
Thank you.
I'm sorry,
Thank
you
you.
couldn't see the presentation?
Okay, show it briefly, okay?
What?
Show it quickly.
Can you see it now?
Yes, we can see. You can see. Show us some of the slides.
Okay. I'm sorry. Can I do it again, maybe? No.
I don't think you will need it again, but maybe you want to show us some of the slides that you think they are important.
Can you see it right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we can't see the slides.
We see the first slide.
Yeah, don't
Still the first slide.
Don't go into full screen. Just move it with your
Can you see it now?
Yes.
This is the topic spot.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Saumya, are you here, right?
Yeah. So I saw the presentation. It was, I mean, very relevant for today's time, post-COVID. The mental condition of all the all the citizens are going through a lot of issues. So this is a good way of engaging with them. I wish it was presented very nicely. There was a little bit of glitches, but it's okay. And I think it has got good potential. All the best to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for encouraging them as well. Okay, so we'll continue with the next team. Team number 2. Team number 2, now it's your turn.
Okay. So we are group number 2. Our group have 5 teammates, including 3 Israeli students, me, Eitan, and Karni, and 2 Chinese students, Lena and Omar. Our team lives in different countries and have different backgrounds and experiences. So different experiences give us different point of view and help us to immigrate. Okay.
Hi. My name is Lisa and I had relocated with my family to Israel a month ago from Italy. We are so lonely. I found it really hard to integrate with the Israeli culture. I can't create friends if I don't know anything about the way that the Israelis act. I need a teacher for that.
We created an app that helps people that had relocated to another country to integrate with the culture of the country by learning it through a game. The game has 4 levels, and before each level, there will be an explanation video. We chose to do the app because we have a friend that had relocated to Italy and had difficulties with understanding the new culture.
Thanks to the Reculture app, we study the culture of the local country, managed to integrate with people, create more friends, and we're not lonely anymore.
You learn about the culture of a country in a fun way, and not by reading a lot of boring texts. In addition, our app is the only app in the world that teaches about the culture of countries.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so Mr. Paul, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Okay. You are supposed to give them a feedback, right?
Sure. I thought you guys had one of the most creative ideas out there. I like your pitch as well. I like you guys had a little small video, so that was pretty neat. I questioned the practicality of it. It might be difficult, I feel like, to get participants from all over the world, but I liked how you guys solved, I believe in the very first meeting we had, Anat gave a speech about how she felt lonely from immigrating to other countries, and I like how you guys solved that. So really excellent job. Very, very practical in some areas, but in other areas you might have to think about, you know, how to get people from all over the world to come on an app, but very good job, guys.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, we are moving on to our next team. Team number 6.
Hi, we're group number 6, and welcome to Real Life. Our team is Sanvi, Vishak, Emma, Shai, Inat, and Ido. So at the beginning, we were brainstorming ideas separately, and we decided to put them together to form one product. We try to think about an idea that will help teenagers overcome loneliness and create a place that they will feel comfortable and safe to be in. We are trying to connect people with common interests and mental health status. Our app creates a light and comfortable atmosphere, and it will boost the confidence of our customers without the use of any filters, so no one will have to worry about their body image. We will also increase their self-confidence by sending encouraging messages to them. Also, our app is showing the real life of our users and not encouraging to show perfection.
As Emma mentioned, featured in our app is pop-up messages that contain positive and uplifting messages to increase the confidence of our users. We also have another feature where there is audio chatting and video chatting with games in our app where two consumers can make a bond or a friendship together on common topics. Social media apps such as these can be misused very easily, so we have involved a report option where such incidents can be avoided. And coming to the end of our presentation, we hope we can make a big difference to many teenagers around the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. So team number 6, Anat, they are yours.
Yes. Okay, great work, guys. First of all, great presentation, even though we had some Zoom interruptions, still it was a great presentation. And in general, I want to say that when presenting and pitching, technological things can always go wrong, especially in the Zoom and the digital area. So first, always have a backup plan, but it seems like teams that had problems here show resourcefulness, and that's great. It's I think first quality for being an entrepreneur. In terms of your great app, I think that the fact that there are many similar apps and solutions that address this actual problem of loneliness, and the way that you are trying to solve it shows that many competitors is actually a good thing for you. You need to find your specific angle, the way that you're solving this issue. You mentioned very interestingly that you would like to avoid perfection and to remove filters on the app and encourage authenticity. I think that's super, super interesting and super relevant to this era. You didn't mention how you're going to do that, and I think that and how you're going to control and encourage a certain image over others. I think this is something that you should put some more focus. And also, you said that you want to encourage sending messages between users. How are you thinking to scale that? What happens when you have hopefully thousands or millions of users? Is a bot going to do it? Is it going to feel human to other users? I think that there are many questions that if we drill down into the app, they have very interesting solutions. So I think that would be the next step for you guys. But in general, I very much liked your product, and I think it's super feasible, super relevant, super valid, and great pitch.
Thank you, Anat. Okay. Let's move to our next team. Team number 9.
Hello, judges, mentors, and our fellow competitors. We are 6 students from India and Israel, group number 9, that participating in an exciting global project called Hackathon. In the beginning of the program, the following problem was posed to us: using technology to reduce loneliness and increase social connections. After a few days of thinking, we got an idea. We think that the most common problem with loneliness is that people don't really know how to handle it. So, we created Cura. In Latin, Cura means help and care. Cura is a massive online open course, MOOC, that can teach people how to help themselves or their close ones deal with loneliness. The course is without payment. So, the general idea is a website that offers courses for you and your close ones that deal with loneliness and teach you/them ways for how to come over the loneliness. The course is mainly for teenagers. We made a survey and shared it with several people. And as you can see, most of the people who deal with loneliness will use our course. We think that the public need our solution because of technology has been advancing, people are drifting away from their social life. By Cura, users can get along with their social life. Here is an example for our website. So, for the end, a short summary. In the process, we overcame many difficulties, both technological and social. Plus, we created a product that uses technology to reduce loneliness around the world. Thanks for joining us here and listening for our idea. Do you have any questions?
Thank you very much. Mr. Samaya, are you here, right?
Yeah. So thanks again. Great presentation and relevant for current time. And I hope you'll pass through this stage. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so our next team. Let's see. We have only 3. Team number 5.
Hello. We will present to you our project. Before we start, let's introduce ourselves. Our group is made out of 3 kids from Israel and 3 kids from China, for a total of 6 kids.
So let's explain a bit about the thing we are trying to solve. Loneliness is a state of mind, a link to wanting human contact but feeling alone, meaning that loneliness is not something physical but is something emotional and mental. Solving this problem would be beneficial because feeling lonely can cause stress, heart problems, and even depression. Did you know that 61% of people report feeling lonely? Well, we think that our MetBot can help them. So how does it work? Well, our MetBot is an AI messenger that gets its information from therapists and can talk to us with voice and with text. I think it's also worth mentioning that this representation is a bit loose than what we actually point it to be.
Understanding human emotions can be hard, right? We can help people who are too ashamed to go to get help from a real world therapist. Our project timeline is very easy. First, we'll start by making a basic demo of our project. Then we'll collect fundings for a project. After that, we'll start developing our project and we'll finish it by advertising our product with commercial and publishing. Our target audience is teenagers, isolated people, and elders, which all of them at times don't feel or don't have anyone to get support from.
Our competitors is an AI that is like ours, but doesn't do much and supports much less than ours, which we aspire to make the pod not only talk and give mental exercises, but also listen and answer questions.
The one sentence to conclude, though, that's it? Okay.
No. Why should you choose to support us? You should support us because we aspire to use technology for the greater good. Our AI could make the world a better place. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, Gil, they are yours.
Wow. So I would say to a couple of things. First, the idea is very, very powerful if it works, but it's not an easy one to do. Okay. So if it will work, I think it's really, really creative. Presentation-wise, there is always a challenge between letting everyone that participates share their, their thought about and be part of it because they actually said something. In terms of presenting, it's not always worked the best. Okay, so sometimes it's best to choose the best person to present or the couple of people that do it and just let them be trained and do it 500 times and then come together and present it. So pitch-wise, I think it's better to have one person versus everyone, but the idea is very, very creative and powerful.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We are moving on. Only 2 teams. 7 and 8 will be the next one. Team number 8.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, we can see.
Okay. So hello everybody, we are Team Connect IT. We use technology to connect people to make the world a better place for all of us.
Points we will shed light upon today are problem versus solution, product, market and competition, and business model.
Our goal at Connect IT is to connect teams from all over the world and ensure that nobody is feeling lonely or alone. This is our team, Ivy Srinivas, myself from India, and Kifir, Daniel, Leary, and Yotam from Israel. So now let's look at the problem which we are facing and how we are attempting to solve it. So the problem is that there are a lot of people and young teenagers who feel alone in this world. And this problem has also been increased quite a bit because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Because of all these lockdowns, people are feeling alone and they don't have anyone to talk to. And another group of people who are lonely is people who have diseases or they have some sort of disabilities. And because of this, they tend to be quite a bit more lonely than normal people. We at Connect IT are determined to solve this problem and ensure that nobody is feeling left out or alone. So the way we are trying to solve this is by using a platform that helps bring together people with similar hobbies, interests, etc. to create a harmonious community that is beneficial for everyone.
Product overview. Our platform uses AI and intent service to ensure that only people who don't pose a risk to the platform or its members are allowed. This ensures the safety of everyone on the platform. It also helps connecting people with others better. Our platform will have high quality learning modules to help students learn better. It will also have chats and call facilities for the customers to make full use of. This is the website of the company that we made. Market and competition. Our market will focus on students and people with diseases/disabilities. It will contain mainly the ages 12 to 18, but also further ages such as 19 to 25. Our main goal for now is for the platform to spread in India and Israel. Our competition. They offer you unnecessary content and no safety for users, while we offer you maximum security and helpful content.
Now let's take a look at how our company works on the inside. So this is our business model. For marketing, we will use advertisements, social media, and schools. Our revenue streams would be the freemium model, which means that there is a free version and a premium version of our app. We also will get revenue from investors. Our customer segment is people with diseases, students, teenagers, and other people who feel lonely. The unique value proposition of our product is that it's safe, it's very useful, and it's mainly learning oriented. The key activities are that website/app development and maintenance, management of learning modules. The channels through which our app will be spread to the customers will be through our website, an app on the App Store, and Google Play Store. The key resources for our product are the hosting services, employees, and the capital. We hope you enjoyed our presentation and thank you for giving your time. If you have any questions, please go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Anat will give you a feedback.
Yes. First, great presentation, guys. I think that your idea is super interesting. I think that you have an interesting go-to-market approach, okay, because you're going to address isolated or sick students as a go-to-market. Go-to-market means how you penetrate the market and how you're going to distribute the product. So I think it's an interesting and unique approach to start marketing your your product, you still need to understand a little bit more or pinpoint a little bit more what is the exact value that you're giving in general, okay? Because you're competing with social networks or apps like Discord or other solutions that exist in the market. It looks like you guys understand business models. I just want to emphasize what Gil also said, that investors is not a business model. They just give you funds in order to start the company and to build the product and start a marketing and sales efforts, but it's not a business model. But you did mention that schools might pay for it. I don't think you mentioned it here, but you wrote it on your form, which is interesting because I think that might work. And you also mentioned advertising. Perhaps it's not going to work together, schools paying and advertising, but these are very valid and interesting business model. And in general, your presentation was very clear. You explained the product, the problem. You gave an in-depth look at the solution. You were speaking at the right pace. And I think that you should add some more visuals, less text, to be more engaging. And when you're talking about the market players, you said us and they. You need to say who is they. And that's it. Great work.
Thank you, Anat. Okay, we are moving to the last team. They are number 7. Yes? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, we don't need the winner fortune because we know that now it's your turn, okay?
Okay, we're ready.
Hello everyone. We are students from India and Israel, and we are happy to present you to the project we have been working on for the past 2 months, Brobot. We are identifying the loneliness among the population of children with special needs and chose to produce a product that would provide a solution to this problem. Before we begin, we'll be happy to tell you why we chose this population.
My point of view very affected on our decision to a product. I have a nephew named Chaim. He's 9 years old and he was born with mental retardation. In the hospitals, these children are just with their family and they don't have a real friend that understands how their brain works. As one that unfortunately sees how much time children with disabilities spend in hospitals, I had to share it with my teammates and find common solutions.
In our project, we chose to focus on loneliness among children with special needs out of personal acquaintance with this phenomenon. We understand the difficulty these children have in making social connections during their stay in hospitals and in general. Therefore, our robot will satisfy the need of these children for human relations and will be their friend.
So our solution is a robot called Brobot. The robot will have 2 main roles. First, it will serve them as a friend in such a frustrating period. It will connect them in order to ask how they are, make them laugh, and pass the time.
The robot will include many apps that will help the child overcome his disability.
In addition, there are social skills and skills apps that will explain to children through photos basic actions and will show problems that exist daily and how to solve them. And functioning apps designed to practice and improve gentle motor and hand-eye contact.
With the help of deep learning algorithms, our robot is trained to respond to every question of the child. One robot in every specialty hospital, helping over 10% of the world's population. Solve the problem of loneliness among children with special needs through an upgraded friend. Brobot.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Just a question before Anat will give you a feedback. Okay. Have you uploaded this clip to the Hackathon?
Yes.
Yes,
it's there.
It's
Yes,
there.
it's
Okay, thank you. So Anat, please your feedback.
Sure. So your video was great, and I think that it's good that you combined a live pitch with a marketing video. Okay, the combination works very well. I'm not for just having a marketing video, but also speaking and explaining, in a live form. That's always great. And what you also did, which is the right way to go, is adding a personal story. It's always gets your investors or your clients emotionally involved in what you're trying to convey. They listen and they're more open to hear what you have to, convey. I think that your idea in general is awesome. First, I love your name and I love your slogan, like brothers, but not annoying. It's really funny and different. But in terms of your idea, things like that already exist. In Japan, for example, they have robots to reduce elderly loneliness, not for children, but for the elderly, which means that your idea is feasible. But there's a big technological challenge here. But as robots like this exist, it means that it is feasible. In regards to the business model, you mentioned also on the form, I don't think that you mentioned it here, about the possibility of marketing it to hospitals. That's a great idea. Hospitals will probably pay big amounts for having a robot in their children's hospitals, and parents would prefer to go to hospitals that have that have robots as friends. I would also add some AI, even though you mentioned on understanding what type of communications and jokes and stories and other contents or mimics that make a positive impact on the children. In general, guys, this is great work, great pitch, and great idea. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hi.
Thank
Galit,
you.
if
Yes.
I may, I want to say something as well about it.
Sure.
I think it was a brilliant idea and done very well. And there is another thing in terms of loneliness of people, it's the lack of judgment of kids and other people that are sick. My brother is the managing of the rehabilitation center in Israel, of one of the largest hospital in Israel. And they brought a dog to help actually the rehabilitation of orthopedic cases. And one of the main reasons is that he doesn't judge anyone. Okay, many people and many sick people, or anyone that has any disease, are always feel that someone is approaching them and they're actually judging them at the same time. So having someone that doesn't judge you, and they did it with a dog, you can follow him on Instagram. It's I think the most followed dog in Israel. But it's actually helped a lot because people feel when they're sick that they can be much more approachable. So I think it's actually done very, very nicely, and I think it's very hard, but if it will be done well, it has a lot of potential.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so just one word to the judges. I can see your scoring, not all of you. So I just need you to end scoring and then click on the save button. Once you will click on the save button, I will see all your scoring. Okay. We will wait for you to finish scoring all the pitches of the teams, and click on the save button, then we will have it. So meanwhile, we would like to sum up this hackathon. I see that Leon is writing on the chat. So Leon, maybe we'll start with you.
Okay. Thanks, leadership team of projects. Thank you. And thanks to all students for
Maybe
putting...
you will introduce yourself before you start, because not we have guests here who don't know you. Okay. Okay. My name is Leon. I'm the principal of Aurora Boya International School from China. We're located in Beijing. So I already say thanks leadership team of projects, and thanks to all students for your putting your efforts to hackathon projects. And congratulations on your completion, and you make such good achievements. At the same time, it's not the end. You guys are the future. The world belongs to you. How could you keep the world clean, green, and sustainable?
is your mission and responsibility. So as the principal of Chinese school, I'm welcoming you, the students from Israel and India, to China, and looking forward to your host, to Chinese students, to your country, to work together and work close for certain programs. Wish you all bright future. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Just before we continue, Gil, you have one team number 9, to score their pitch idea, okay?
So I'm doing it as we speak. So I'm yes, will be done in a minute.
Okay, so Ms. Leka, you are here with us, right?
Yes, very much, Gareth.
Yes, please, can you sum up the hackathon from your point of view?
Yeah, very much. Thank you for this opportunity for the Indian team once again. This is the second time that Excel Public School, Karnataka, Mysore, India is participating in this hackathon. And this time it was an upgraded version is what I have seen. Why I say it's an upgraded version is because of the span of execution. So earlier it had in 5 days, we winded it up, and this time weekly one session has helped the children to collaborate. There was a breathing space, and hence they were able to complete the exercise with ease. So that is one positive thing I have seen compared to last year. Second thing I love about this hackathon is the transparency. Whether you are assigned or mapped to a team, still you have the access to go to and see other team members, interact with other mentors, as well as students get a greater mentor accessibility. So that has actually given a heads up to this particular hackathon, which I have seen. And third thing is the expert sessions that has happened in each of our sessions has given meaningful direction to our children to look out from different perspective, whether it is Gil or Anand or these, they have given their piece of their world to these children, and they were able to understand the gravity of the situation with greater perspective. So this is something, and of course, children had to work in different time zones. There were exams, there were field trips, there were health issues. But with all these things, children were able to collaborate and work on this, and with multiple meetings that have happened beyond the sessions. So I thank the management of Excel Public School and the organizers of Hackathon, especially Ms. Galit, who has given this opportunity. And of course, our Srinath Biru, the mentor from EPS, who has given this opportunity for EPS to take it forward. Thank you once again. Wish you all very good luck. Thanks.
Thank you, Lekha. Maya?
Yes, thank you. Okay, so those last 5 weeks were quite intense, especially as we got closer to the competition today. I think that we saw very interesting deliverables today, and I know that as much as the problem you were asked to solve today is challenging, I know that the real challenge was to get through this task with new team members from different countries, different language. I know this was the real challenge, and I think you did very good. And of course, as Mr. Leo say, it's only the beginning, okay? We are here for long runs. So I want to thank all the partners for this powerful experience, and I want to thank our external judges. I know how busy you are, and we really appreciate the willingness and the time to give us your feedback. So thank you very much. It was a great experience for all of us.
Thank you. So now we would like to hear students. How was this hackathon for you? Maybe we'll start with one of the Israeli students.
Hello, I am Tamar Fishbein, and I would like to thank you for letting me speak today. 4 weeks ago, we were presented with this so-called international project with students from China and India, and I was very unsure. Our class had some past experience with international projects, but a competitive group program was a whole different level. But despite all my fears, I started our venture headstrong with my amazing partners. We had many difficulties like the language barrier and the distance, but those difficulties were what made this project possible. I believe that all students improve their English, management, marketing skills, presentation skills, and mostly teamwork and even more international teamwork. By now, my team and I have created an amazing product I am extremely proud of and that has received a great deal of praise. Thank you for your time and best of luck to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Someone from the India student?
Hi everyone,
Yes.
I'm Avani from India.
Avani, can you open your camera? Yeah, thank you.
So this is my first international hackathon, and that I would definitely say that it's been a very fun and informative one. Interacting with teams from all over the world has been a fantastic experience. Few of the things that I would say that I have learned from this hackathon is how to work with a global team. Also gave me a diverse knowledge about different parts of the world. And through this journey, I would say that my communication skills, my presenting skills, my business skills, everything has improved a lot. And then I would like to thank all the teachers who helped us whenever we needed them, all the speakers whose sessions were really informative, and all the organizers. Thank you.
Thank you. And someone from the Chinese students?
Dear principals, teachers, and fellow students, hello, I'm Leo Wang, an 8th grade student at Beijing Boya Mingyue in China. First of all, I was very impressed by this hackathon. We are not just from one country, we can unite problems of each country together. It's rare. We also want to thank the principals and teachers for giving us such wonderful activities. To work with students from other countries is something that is amazing. I also want to thank my team members. Without the effort from all of us, we won't be here today. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, I know you are not prepared, but maybe someone of our judges want to say something, because I know it's probably the first time that you joined such a hackathon.
I'll be happy to start. First, few things. Okay, first, I think it's exciting for me personally to see combination of India, China, and Israel, because 3 countries that I deal a lot and have offices in both. So it's kind of show that we have a global village today, that companies and people are working together from all over the universe. Second, the subject of loneliness happens to almost every single person in the universe, despite how you think they're successful and how smart the kid is and how, amazing the person. We all sit at home, we see the Facebook or the WeChat or the equivalent of them, and we think that people all have great life because they put only the good things over there. And if you have 200 friends, at any given time, some of them having fun. So you always look on Facebook or the Facebook alike and you think that everyone has great time on Instagram. It's not really the reality. Okay, all of us have times that we haven't been invited or that we want to do something and we are shy to actually participate or whatever. So this issue is really, a global one for everyone. So I'm saying it for all of you, the subject is really important. And as related to actually entrepreneurship, etc., I think the most important things are really not necessarily how smart you are. That's obviously can help, but that you can't change. Okay, you cannot be any smarter than what you are. Okay, that's kind of given in a way. What you can do is having the ambitious to actually start something and having the, call it brave, call it being bold, call it whatever you want. The idea that you can actually start something, okay? And you're never too young for this. The biggest companies in the universe, Facebook and Google and Apple, all of them started by people not much more than 20 years old. So, you're never too young for this. You have all the tools to do it. And the second part is the tenacity that related to this is really continuing. You read on papers, everyone that started in 2 months, it's never the case. Okay, to build a company takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. So if you have an idea, clean it, change it, keep doing it again. That's what it takes. Really, the ambitious to actually go out and be brave enough to do it and make the effort to continue to do it for many, many years. So good luck with any of the ideas that will come later on.
Thank you very much. Anyone else from the judges?
Well, actually, I think that Gil summarized very, very well my feelings as well in terms of what it means to be an entrepreneur. When's the right time to start, and that the journey is never-ending journey. And in terms of my feeling and my perception of loneliness, then you've heard already my story, and as well, I want to second what Gil said. Everybody feels lonely at times. It's not something that happens to a certain person at a certain age or a certain phase in their life. And I think that trying to solve it technologically is a super interesting direction, but you also need to know that it happens to everyone and it's part of life. And I want to thank Galit for this amazing Hackathon and great work.
Thank you very much. Anyone else from the judges? If not, I want to tell you that we have the results. I know who the winners are. Okay, but I do want to ask Wi-Fi or Tina to say something, or Miss Young to say something, because I know Wi-Fi and Tina, you were at the previous hackathon and you saw the differences.
Yes. This is my second time to attend this kind of activity. I'd like to say that I really love this project. Each time I'm fully impressed by the talent, by the presentation of each team. That give me great impression. And I'd like to say that in the future, I'd like more kids from China. They can benefit from this project. So I decided to promote this project in China together with Yifei. And today, when we have this activity, I take some pictures and the videos of this activity and shared in my WeChat group with my parents. I told them that how this project is different from our current educational system. I believe that will give our kids a better vision. And as in this way, they can have more words. They can know why they study. They need to have this task in their heart. They need to resolve the society problems in the future. They study in order to create value for the society. So I'm a little excited. And I believe that in the coming winter, I hope that we can invite more kids from China to attend this activity. Thank you, Gali. Thank you, Guy.
Thank you very much. Okay, anyone else before we move to the final and see who the winners are?
Yes, maybe I just give you words as well, Galit.
Okay.
Yes.
as the the promoters in China, actually, I'm very glad to participate it again, and I would like to participate in the following events and continually. I would like to thank you all the judges and all of the participants, kids and the teachers. Every time it's touched me a lot. Not only actually the creativeness or braveness from the kids, but also the encouragement and the smiles or the patience from the teachers. All of you compose this great event, and also the responsible judge and your series actually give the grades. It's also most important part of this event. So I would like to say, to solve the problems, sometimes we solve it from the technology or from the skills point of view. But the most important thing is we connect each other, and maybe the people's connections to each other, people to people, is also the most important key to solve the problems in this world. So good luck for the kids, and thank you for the teachers, and thank you for the participants today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Students, before we move to announce who the winners are, I just want to tell you that I haven't won in any competition. I did try, but it doesn't matter. I did amazing ventures. In some of them I succeeded, in some of them I failed, but it's up to me. It's not because I won or didn't won. It's so I want to tell you, it's nice that we have a competition and we will announce the winners, but it means nothing for you. If you want to implement something or do something, it's only depends on you, not on others who will judge if your idea is good enough or not good enough. Okay. Okay. So I will share my screen. But I want you to tell. Yes, you can see it. Okay. So here we are. Just a minute. You start from the beginning, and I want you all open your microphone, and we will all count down together. Okay? Please unmute your microphone. Yeah, I want to see everyone that you have unmuted your microphones. Miss Young, you too. Everyone. Okay, so when we start to count down, we count down together. You can shout. Okay, let's start.
10, 9, 8, 6, 5,
1. Okay. So team number the third place is team number. I will stop sharing my screen just a minute. Is team number 3. Team, you got the third place. Please, in one sentence, remind us what is your idea. We see actually the robot, but you please tell something in one sentence about your idea. Or Paz.
Yes.
Remind us what is your idea.
Our idea is a robot to children with disabilities that help them with the loneliness in hospitals. They will be their friends, and it will be apps that helps them with disability.
Thank you. Congratulations for taking the third place. Okay, we are moving to our next.
But
yes.
You said group 3, no?
Yes. You are not number 3. You're number seven. So no. Oh, sorry. So group number
Third place.
Group number 3.
So which group? Elite. Group number 3.
Yes.
So our app connects between people that wants to have fun with other people or have no food at home, and people that loves to hang out with more people and share the house.
Home meal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So congratulations, team number 3 took the 3rd place.
Okay.
Now we can continue. Okay. Okay. In the 2nd place, the team that won the 2nd place. Just a minute. I don't want. Okay, it's team number 1. Team number 1. You are in the 2nd place. So who wants to say something about your idea? What is your name? What is it about? Because we don't remember. There were too many ideas here.
Our idea was the Frobby app, the app where you can insert your hobbies and it will show you other people with the same hobbies. The unique thing about our app was the event, and to make sure that all the event will be secure, we met with a security expert, an Israeli security expert. He advised us for some of the ideas that we presented, and that is it. The app was presented.
Okay, thank you. I remember and I liked it very much. Now we'll. Okay, so in the first place, in the first place, the winners, team number 7. Team number 7. Yes, please remind us what is your idea about.
We created robots.
So it's okay you say, but you're not number 3. You're in the first place. Okay. Okay, so
well done. Wow.
Well done.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, is the last one sharing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. What I would like you to do now, teams, please enter. I open the breakout rooms. Enter and say goodbye to your teammates from the other country. Okay? I open it. Congratulations for the winner. Okay.
Thank you, Galit. Thank you.
It
was really.
Yes. So
it was a significant experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Galit. It's really amazing experience for the students, for the teachers, and for the judges. I think for everyone here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for participating with us. I know it was a new experience for you, and you didn't know what you are entering into, but you had the courage to do it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Galit.
Thank you.
Maybe in the future you can connect more kids from more countries. We can have more this kind of activities. So that the kids can, this is really a quite precious experience for every kid if they can connect with kids from more and more countries to communicate online. That's really exciting.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Galit. It was a very nice experience, from the first program to this program, a great difference. and all the students were very excited. Beautiful presentations and beautiful solutions. Especially you have come out with a very good title, the loneliness. How do you overcome that? Actually, thanks to all my friends actually from China, Israel, and India, and the students from China, Israel, India. Hope to see again with more colors and more solutions and more countries. Galit, thank you very much. Maya, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Right from the day one we
Thank
were
you,
interacting,
Sinan.
and Guy also, and Leon also. Thanks from day one we were
Thank you.
interacting. Thank you all, and you all have a great journey and best of the days. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, judges. I know you had a lot of work to do to go over all the ideas and learn about them and then score them. Thank you very much. We really appreciate your efforts.